So we're going live and we're live. Hooray! All right. So everyone, today our song we're using for, okay, 1 second. Can you still not hear me, Simone? Let me know. Also, if Instagram is ever not satisfactory, Simone, let me know if you can hear me. If Instagram is ever not satisfactory, then you can always go to YouTube and watch this video on YouTube because I'm live streaming it in both places. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm not. Try it again. Sorry, YouTube. Things are being funny with the internet. Okay, we're going to try this again. Hopefully it will work. Okay. Anna's here. Hi, Anna. Simone, let me know if you can hear me now. Sorry, YouTube, we're just troubleshooting for a moment. Let me comment my message real fast. So, it feels really goofy to do all this technology stuff when normally we're used to just doing this in person and there's no errors unless our music won't play or something, but you don't have to have music to do yoga. So I'm hoping that this is working. If you let me see. Yeah, sorry, you guys. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started because if you can't hear me on Instagram, then you can go ahead and go to my YouTube channel at Lacey Mariah, and the link is in my Instagram profile as well. Okay, so I don't know. Anna, can you hear me? Anyone else? Let me see. Let's see. I'm sorry, you guys. Let's try it. Okay. Well, okay, we're just going to do it on YouTube because I don't know why this isn't working. I'm going to really quickly post something on Instagram. Okay, everyone, I don't know. Hopefully you can hear me on this video. I don't know what's going on with my live video. But if you'd like to join me for yoga this morning, we are doing yoga to my favorite song, inspired by Take a Walk on the Wild Side. We're going to work on our Wild Thing move. But for some reason, my sound isn't working. So if you would like to join me, go to Lacey Mariah. The link is in my description, and I will see you there. Okay. Hello, someone else is here. Okay, that's good. I don't know what's wrong with my Instagram, so we're just gonna do it on YouTube. Me on YouTube now. Okay. Let's see. Got that up. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Wow, long time. Hi, Lucy. Good to see you. I was trying to record on Instagram and it was not working. So we're just going to get started here, and we haven't started yet. So I'm glad you're here. Hopefully Simone will join us. Hopefully Anna will join us, but we'll just find out. So today we are going to do a nice short flow, and we are going to focus on the move Wild Thing. If you do any of the Strala videos or Tara Styles videos, I'll keep Rockstar. So it's a really nice chest opener, upper back opener. It will get into the middle and lower back as well. But here's a quick little anatomy lesson for you. Since your lower back already has a concave curve here and the upper back has convex, so it goes out and in, this is something we want to protect in our yoga. So when we do upward facing dog, when we do any other moves where that lower back arches, we want to keep the belly in really nice and tight. That protects the lower back, so that with continual practice, we're not putting strain on the lower back here. The upper back, we tend to kind of round out, and it's like we encourage each of these shapes into more of their own shape. Look how my belly kind of puffs out too when I start to slouch. So instead, we're going to keep the lower belly into the spine. We're going to keep the shoulder blades together and back, so that, I'll go ahead and move over to my mat, as we start to open up here. Let's see if I can go against the light. We're keeping that lower back in. We're opening up the upper back even a little bit more. So we're going against its natural curve to actually create more space in the chest area. So we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to start standing today. So just get to the top of your mat, however it feels really nice. You could take a little forward bend for a little bit. Maybe shake your head no, nod your head yes. Heel toe your feet a little wider and just sway it out. Then we'll roll it up to stand. Take a big inhale up the top. And settle it in, finding a nice cozy standing pose here. So we're going to start already keeping that lower belly in, keeping the lower back nice and safe. Shoulders are relaxed. You can start to shift your weight a little bit side to side in the feet. We'll take a nice big inhale and exhale back out. Just take a few rounds of those. Big inhale and exhale. Start to notice how your breath moves you. Big breath in and all the way out. And we'll get the arms into it. Take a big breath up and exhale. Another big breath up and exhale. One more big breath all the way up. And then exhale, take it over your legs, just however it feels really nice and safe on your lower back. And a little sway side to side into your knees. We'll roll it back up to stand. Big breath up at the top. And exhale over your legs again. Roll yourself back up to stand and get creative. You can sway it around side to side as you go. Inhale up to the top and exhale all the way over your legs. Put that big bend into your knees, especially if you need it. There's no shame in having a really big bend in. Then we'll take a big inhale, lift up about halfway. So lower back, belly is into the spine. Exhale all the way down. 2 more times, big inhale. Nice long straight neck, exhale in. 1 more big round. And exhale all the way over. This time we're just going to step it back to a down dog. Dropping into the heels, lifting from the tailbone. So you can take a big inhale up onto your tippy toes. And then as you exhale, let the shoulders soften, let the heels soften. Find the little sway here. Take another big inhale. And exhale. 1 more round of this. Big breath in. And exhale. Tuck your chin into your chest. Roll it like a wave out to the plank pose. And keep your lower back in, or excuse me, lower belly in, even here to protect your lower back. Sorry, a little hair in my mouth. Take a little sway here, side to side. And then we'll inhale, lift from the tailbone, belly into the spine. Exhale, soften. Roll it out to your plank pose again. Find a nice strong plank. You can sway it out. Then we'll take another big breath. Right up and back. Just one more round of this. Tuck your chin into your chest, roll to a plank pose. And then we'll drop the knees, drop the hips. So you could put a really big bend into your elbows as the lower back especially is feeling a little bit tight. Press into your hands, keep that lower belly in, inhale, lift up. And exhale out. Take another couple rounds of this, just as high as it feels good. And exhale, right back down. So we're keeping that lower curve in the lower back while still opening the upper back up just a little bit more. And exhale all the way down. Land into your palms, shift your hips back to your heels. Let your lower back really soften and round out a little bit here, as well as the upper back. And then we'll move through all fours. So while you're on your all fours, this is where that cat-cow comes in. It's a nice way to start rolling around in the spine and finding what spots are open and what spots maybe need a little bit more attention. This is a good place too to also notice if that upper back is feeling really tight or the lower back is feeling a little bit vulnerable, to be able to give yourself a little bit more space. When you're ready, we'll tuck the tuck the toes, lift on an inhale, right up and back to your down dog. We'll take a walk up to the top of the mat. Keep looking back between your ankles or your knees. Keeps your neck really long. Lets the belly soften back onto the thighs. Then we'll roll it up to stand. This is an opposite round for your lower back, so keep the belly in. Still keeps it safe. Take a big breath up. And exhale over your legs. Inhale, little half lift. And exhale, plant your palms. Step it back, down dog. Tuck your chin into your chest, come to your plank pose. And from here, we're going to start to work into our side planks. So get nice and cozy. Find a nice strong plank, shoulders over your wrists. We'll shift it over to the outside edge of the right foot. Lift from the hips, find a nice side plank here. Breathe for a few moments. Getting shaky. And exhale, come back through. So again, we're going to shift from the hips, from the lower belly, shift over to the left, let the right arm open up. You can stack your feet if you'd like. And then exhale back through. Drop your knees, drop your hips, keep your lower belly in as you open up through your chest and back. Take a big inhale, lift up here. And come back through a child's pose. Use a big breath to lift up and back to a down dog. Lean to your left leg, let your right leg float open, roll open through your hips and belly. Maybe take a few breaths here. And soften in. Another big breath. And we're going to lean toward the left as this right foot comes all the way through to a low lunge. Get a little stretch into the hips here. We still need nice open hip flexors for that wild thing, so you can drop that back knee, sway a little bit side to side, come inside. If you'd like to open up, press down, roll open through your chest, nice big breath. And we'll come all the way back down. Again, if it feels nice to come inside this leg, or come around to the outside. And we'll shift back to a little runner stretch. Whew, those hamstrings getting in, giving them a little bit more space. We'll crawl this one forward, coming to your pyramid pose. Lift your hips right up and over. So if you're feeling really tight, say my lower back is rounding out, it's my hamstrings are tight. So I'm going to put a big bend into my knees and lay my belly on my thigh. So there's no big deal if the back rounds out. We just want to keep it soft and protected. So putting the bend in, belly can stay near the thigh. And we're going to come out to a low lunge. Press down, inhale up. And exhale. Drop to the left hand, come back to the plank pose. We'll shift it over toward the left hand this time, rolling open through your right hand. If you'd like to start to open up a little bit in that hip flexor, just step that right foot back a bit, open up through your chest a bit. Maybe a few little lifts, pulses. And then coming right back through the middle. We'll try the other side, shifting over to the right, rolling open through your left. Maybe that foot wants to step back behind. You don't have to move into a full wild thing. Upper back can be nice and soft. And then coming back through the middle. Drop your knees, drop your hips, roll open through your belly and chest. And move back through your child's pose. Rest here for a moment if you'd like. And then move back into a down dog, lifting up and back. Shift to your right leg this time, roll open to your left. And exhale, just kind of settle in. Inhale, open up. And exhale. One more big round of breath. And then lean towards your right. Set your left foot all the way through to your low lunge again. So getting cozy, maybe shift around in your hips. Rock a bit side to side, forward and back. Drop your back knee when you're ready. And again, you can stay low. You can come inside this leg. Whatever helps start to open up that right hip crease. Maybe it feels nice to come up. And sometimes I like to tuck this back toe for a little bit of support. Roll open through your chest. And we'll come back down. Continue to explore if you need it. We'll move into your runner stretch. Just shifting your hip right back. Maybe a little twist feels nice. This feels really good in the hamstring. And we'll roll this one all the way back forward. Tuck your toes. Keep your head and neck long. Check in with your lower back. See how it's feeling. Maybe it feels better and you can start to straighten out. Maybe not. Just keep the belly soft. Or back soft, excuse me. Breathe here for another moment or two. Maybe it feels nice to come inside the leg. You get even more of a hamstring stretch here. Or take a little twist. Then we'll come back out to a low lunge. Press down, inhale up. Exhale, lean toward your right hand. Slide back to your plank pose. Let's take a nice, easy little shift. We're going to shift over to the right hand this time. Lift up through the hips. This time, step that left foot back behind. Inhale, start to reach the hips up toward the ceiling. Belly into the spine. Maybe the upper back starts to open. And then exhale, reach that left hand forward. We'll shift again here over to the left hand. Roll up and through the right. Inhale, lift up from the hips. Maybe settle in. And then exhale, right back through. This time dropping all the way down to the knees, hips, belly, and chest. All the way down to the mat. Interlace your fingertips behind your tailbone. Inhale, fill up here. And exhale, right back in. Switch the finger that's on top. Inhale, fill up. This time, if you'd like to roll around here, keep your breath going. And exhale. Rest one side of the face on the mat. And plant your palms. Shift it back to a child's pose. When you're ready, we'll come back through all fours. If you'd like to move around again, one more little roll around in your hips, belly, and spine. Take a big inhale. Fill all the way up. Back to your down dog. Lean to your left leg. Let your right leg float open. So this is almost like a little wild thing here. Then we'll set the right foot up between your hands. Press down, inhale, fill up. Exhale. Settle in. Take a big breath, fill all the way up. We'll take a twist, left hand forward, right hand back. Nice twist. Big breath up. So we're getting that stretch in that left hip. Exhale, twist. All right, back up. You're getting a hair in my mouth. Exhale, twist. And then we'll inhale to lift all the way up. Open it out to warrior two, just to settle in for another moment. Take a big inhale. Tip down your back leg. And take your right elbow to your right knee. Open up, extended side angle. And we'll drop the left fingertips, right fingertips around this right foot. Heel toe over, lift your hips right up and over, another pyramid. Come back down to a low lunge. Press down, lift up. Exhale, plant your palms. You're gonna lean toward this left hand, set your right foot back toward the side plank. Right step, roll the way back behind. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, back through the middle. Drop your knees, drop your hips. Roll up into whatever height of upward facing dog feels good. Another big breath. And exhale, all the way back. Come back through all fours. Another roll around here. And when you're ready, we'll take a big inhale. Lift your hips up and back. Lean toward your right, open up through your left. And then we'll set the right foot, your left foot up in between. Settle in. Take a big inhale, lift up. And exhale, find that right hip stretch. We'll take those twists, big breath up. Exhale, twist it out. Another big breath. And twist. One more big breath up. Exhale, twist it out. I have a cat at the window meowing to get in, but not right now. So settle in here. I'm on the second story, by the way. He could absolutely go downstairs and get in, but he likes to climb up to the roof and meow outside my window. Take a big breath. Inhale, tip down your back leg. Nice stretch that front leg if you straighten out. And then we'll take left elbows to the left knee. Right arm rolls overhead. Take another big inhale. Tip it down. And exhale. We're going to come through to that pyramid pose this time. Heel toe your left foot over. Lift your hips right up and over. Nice pyramid pose. We'll come back down to a low lunge. Inhale up. And then we're going to try that fun little side plank again. Lean towards your right hand. Shift your weight over. Slide that left leg up on top. Then if you'd like to set your left foot behind, inhale, lift up. And exhale. Right back through. Take another little upward facing dog. Dropping your knees. Rolling open belly and chest. Nice big breath up. And exhale. And back to your heels. Settle in. We're going to come all the way through all fours. Another time, tuck your toes, lift your hips up. And take a walk up to the top of your mat. Fold up and over. Nice long neck. Roll it up to stand. And exhale all the way over your legs. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, move yourself back to a plank pose. Drop your knees, drop your hips, roll open belly and chest. And shift back and up to a down dog. Got one more little fun one to try. We're going to lean to the left, roll open through your right leg. And we're going to set this right foot inside the left hand. So just sliding through, taking a little split here. Open up through your chest. And exhale, drop your left hand. Inhale, lift up. This time, maybe it feels nice to keep dropping this right foot back. Inhale. Open up here. Exhale. Drop that right hand through, lift the right leg up. Exhale. Soften in here. Tuck your chin into your chest, roll it to a plank pose. Drop your knees, drop your hips, open up belly and chest. Take another big breath up here. Shift back through a child's pose into a down dog. Settle in. Take a big inhale on the left side. We're going to try this nice little acrobat pose. So hug the left knee into your chest. Lean forward, slide that left foot outside the right hand. Lean to your left hand, open up. And exhale. Inhale. Maybe. Feels nice to drop this foot back behind. Left arm comes unweighted, roll open. And exhale. Inhale. And drop that left foot back down. Drop your hips, roll open. Shift your hips back, child's pose. And settle in here for a moment or two. When you're ready, we'll walk the hands back up toward the knees. Come to a seated position. We're just going to end with a few breaths, really nice and easy. Big inhale and long exhale. Letting the breath come back to its natural pace. If your heart's beating really hard, you could bring hands to the heart. Soak up this feeling of your heart pumping for you. Take a big inhale, lift up here through the arms. And exhale. Soften back down. Another big breath up. And soften. Once more, big expansion of breath. This time the palms come together and plug into your heart. Just sit with yourself for a moment. When you're ready, blink open your eyes. You did it. You took a walk on the wild side. We did it all together. I'm going to come into the shadows with you. Hi, Anna. I'm so glad that you made it. Anna and Lucy here with me. I lost Simone. I really don't know what happened to the sound of my Instagram video. Thanks, Lucy. I'm glad you had fun with that one. It's probably time we stop doing Aurora songs and try something different. And that's one of my favorite moves, is that wild thing. So I hope that you kind of also explored some new ways of getting into poses today. So like anytime you go into a three-legged dog and you lift that one back leg, if you want to move it into a wild thing for a moment and then move it back, that's always really fun. If you what was the other one I was thinking of? Oh yeah, that little like slide through and opening up with that, like the acrobat pose, as I like to call it, Cirque du Soleil, as I like to call it. That's kind of a fun one to do in between poses too. So like all of these are like fun little transitional things. Yeah, Hawken liked it. That's so fun. They're just like fun ways to kind of get into other parts. So if you're wanting to work on opening up your chest a little bit more, moving into wild thing in between other poses is a fun way to do it. And that little Cirque du Soleil move is just exciting and entertaining for oneself. So I'm glad that you all enjoyed it. And I'm glad that you both were here with me, two of my favorite ladies. Like I said, if you would like to start giving me suggestions of your favorite songs that you'd like me to add into the series, I'd be happy to do so. Just shoot them to me and I will plan for like a few yoga videos out. So thank you. I will see you two later. Enjoy your day. I hope the weather's nice where you are. See you soon.